Hi, everyone. This is William from Montreal. If you are visiting my webpage or my business page for the first time, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate your time. And today we are having a special guest. But before that, I would like to say that we are a community of business owners. We help people to start up a legitimate online business. And today we are having a guest that she's going to be sharing a light about what we do and how this business is helping her. So I hope you learn a thing or two from her because she's one of the trailblazers in this business. So I'll bring her on and we'll take her from there. Hi, Janet.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Thanks for, I know you're busy, so thanks for taking the time to join me in this Go Live today. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me. It's always an honor to be on. So thank you.
Nice. So, can you just introduce yourself to our listeners?
Yeah. So my name is Janet Mai. I am from Vancouver, British Columbia. I am 34, 35 now. 35 years old. I always forget how old I am. 35 years old. And um, I'm a full-time online business owner. So I'm the youngest of eight children. I have a bunch of dogs and I love to eat and cook and be by the water, really. And I've been doing this online business for a few years now, full time. So I've been
Nice.
around for a while. Hmm.
Cool. Actually, I've been looking at some of your posts
Hmm.
and those catches you make. Those, wow, I
Hmm.
can't believe it.
The fishing catches.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, my family we grew up around fishing, so I'm very lucky to, and we live in British Columbia, so there's a lot of good fishing
yeah.
spots out here.
Cool, cool.
Hmm.
So, tell us what happened that really made you to decide looking for a plan B.
You know what? I always like my whole life. I grew up with my parents never being around, so I had to grow up at a very young age. But not only that, I followed my parents' footsteps where I was working 6 to 7 days, 2 to 4
Yeah,
jobs at the same time, really long days because I was trying to get ahead of the game. And then it wasn't until I became a flight attendant because I was like, you know what, screw this. I want to travel the world and see a lot of places. So I became a flight attendant. And then when I became a flight attendant, I'm like, man, this is not traveling. This is like fast food traveling. You lose time, you lose sleep, you lose your beauty, you lose everything just to
yeah,
see, certain places in a short period of time. So then I told myself, I'm going to look for something where I could travel the world and where I could stay in a country and sit there and absorb for a whole month and just work from my laptop. Like I didn't know how it was going to look like. I didn't
yeah,
know what it was going to be, but that I just knew I wanted that freedom. Like I didn't want to be tied to something like my parents. And that's kind
yeah.
of how it happened. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Hmm.
Actually, I listened to one of your Go Lives with Paul,
Hmm.
and he was mentioning, or rather, he said something, and your comment was that your first, I would say commission you got from this business. You were
Yeah.
on vacation when that happened.
Yeah.
Can you just relate to us how was the feeling, about this business?
Oh my goodness, it was so surreal. Like I was in Bali, I was in a rice field. I woke up at 7:30 a.m. and I got an email from my mentor. It's like, you need to sign these papers. Congratulations on your first sale. I was like, what? I just made 500 and something dollars and I just woke up in bed. Like that's crazy because, I came from working with my hands all the time, labor working at the nail salon,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
almost every job that I did. So it was such disbelief. Like I still pinch myself every single day thinking that yeah, I make money while asleep.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's what everybody's after now, looking for, online something online that they can make money while they sleep. It's
Mhm.
unfortunate that there are so many people who are kind of like still skeptical about, having an online business. I don't know, is this an advice you give to them for those who are looking or they are kind of like skeptical about joining an online business like this?
Yeah, like I was, if anything, I was the most skeptical person in the whole community. Like I was one of the first 33 original people in the community. So I'm like, man, I'm literally these people's guinea pigs. And so I joined, but I also did my research first, of course. The beauty of it, you get to stalk everybody, you get to message everybody, and reach out and ask all the questions you want. So because I did that, I felt very safe, and there was really nothing to lose. You watch a webinar, you see if it's for you. So yeah, like I said, like if you're skeptical, just take a look around, reach out to us. We're all real people, and that's what made me join in the first place. But not only that, when I did join, it was really cool because I got to sit back and relax and just to see if people were actually getting results. And then until I started seeing people make 500 turn into 5,000, then people started quitting their jobs. I'm like, holy moly, okay, I need to start taking action. And so yeah. And also, like, I always live by that quote, like my brother says, you always have to do something you've never done to get things you've never had. So I've always been curious, despite being skeptical. It's like, it was 7 years, and you need to ask yourself, do you want to be in the same spot you are right now? Whether it be this business, whether it be anything that you want to take on in your life. Like if you're in the same spot and you're unhappy and it's 7 years, take action regardless. Like you will move forward, you will learn something. And yeah.
Yeah, that's really true. That's really true. Actually, before this business, I have tried doing like multi-level marketing, even trading the financial market, and I have never seen any business like this. And sometimes I am asking myself, why didn't I see this business before now?
Yeah.
So if I had seen it earlier on, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe I would have just brushed it off, or I would just jumped in right away. But I believe time is everything.
Yeah, timing is
when it is time, it is time.
Yeah.
So I mean, for those who are still contemplating, should I do this now? Should I not do this now? No, just like she said, all you can do is just check it out and see if it is for you or for or not. It takes nothing. Even today, we're having the free online workshop. I'm going to put the links on the post. You can just sign up and see if the business is for you or not. I bet you if you take that 90 minutes, would cost you nothing. Just that's 90 minutes of your time. I believe you're not going to regret it. Yeah. And
sorry, you get to learn. It's like the 90 minutes, you get to learn so much. It has a lot of educational value, right? So really, like, I watched so many webinars, I watched so many things, and I'm like, wow, cool, I've learned something new in every little bit. And so the more that you watch, the more that you'll get clear on what you want. Because we're not here trying to get as many people as possible. We're here trying to get the people who want to grow a business, people who want to start online business, right? And so it's amazing. We're not here to chase anyone. You can just ask. We're here if you want to know more. That's all.
That's true. That's true. Cool. And my final question is, what is the one thing you would like to achieve in this business? I know you got in pretty early, but what is the one thing you'd like to achieve in this business? Yeah.
Honestly, there's so many things, but yeah, I want to achieve I would say I want to achieve, well, 6 figures per month, or 7 figures, I guess, per month. But I'm gonna hit the 6 figures first per month.
It's possible. It's possible.
Yeah, you gotta get consistently. So that's the rule. But just really, with numbers, that's what I want to hit. But also to be able to help others, others. That's the main goal, because when you help others, you could help yourself. So help others do that. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's the main purpose of this business. We're not just in for ourselves. We are also here for others. We're here to help people build a business online, legitimate business that is taxable. So you don't have to feel like is this business legit or not? Is a legitimate business, and we are here to help you. So if you're interested, like I said, I'm going to put the link, and check it out and see how this business can help you and your family. Before I let you go, Janet, can you give us a final inspiration? Let me put it that way.
So final inspiration. Yeah. Well, thank you for having me. And what I want to really leave you at is, actually, there's so many inspirations, but okay. So what is your why? Like, really get present to your why, and that will help you move forward in anything that you do in your life. Whether it be like, for example, I was helping my parents, so I really got present to my why, because originally it was to help my parents. But it's like, why do I want to do that? It's like,
Yeah.
because I want to be financially free. It's like, okay, well, why do you want to be financially free? It's like, because I want to be like an independent woman who could help others, could help my parents, and you just have to break it down. So I'm gonna leave you guys with, ask yourself why 10 times, of why, of what you want to do, and break it all the way down until you get very clear on it, where you feel inspired by it. And once you take action from that space, then things will alter in your life.
Definitely. Definitely.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for that words of wisdom. And with
Hmm.
that, I want to thank you once again for being here and joining me in this Go Live today. I really appreciate your time,
Thank
and
you.
I hope to talk to you probably a year from now. See how things are
Yeah,
going.
for sure.
Thank you so much, Janet.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye. I'm
Bye
gonna
for now.
screenshot this.
All right, guys. Yes, that's my special guest for today. Like she rightly said, you know, this business can do a lot of things, and one of the things which I can just encourage you to do is take that action, see if it is for you, and I bet you're not going to regret it. Yeah, you're going to spend 90 minutes, but that 90 minutes will be well spent. You're going to see how this business is, like an overview of how this business is transforming lives, changing lives every single day. In our community of business owners, people are being blessed every single day. You need to see for yourself. That's why I'm encouraging you guys to, check it out and see if this is for you. So I want to thank you guys for joining me in this Go Live, and I appreciate you. And I'll talk to you soon. William, signing out now. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.